Alright, this is my selling video I'm making for, well, whatever the guy's name is. I don't know if you can see outside. Well, it's not really snow on the ground at the moment, but it is cold. Pull the weather app up here on my phone. Let's see, can we find him? Where's Glandorf? I don't have Glandorf. Well, it shows Leipzig. That's the next town over. It's 16 degrees outside. Today is Sunday. It's cold as fuck. I'm going to start this, show you how easy it starts. Let me get this thing off my hand here so I can use my right hand. Make sure it's in neutral here. We'll turn the key on. You see that yellow light right there? That's the light for the glow plugs. Pull this little thing out right here. It's your choke when the light goes out. Whoops. Try this again. There. Didn't quite have it in neutral, but as you can see, it starts right up. And then once it starts, you either, depends on how it runs, you either leave it open or out like that for a few minutes, but it doesn't sound that bad. I'm gonna push it back in. It'll run sort of rough for a minute. We'll hop out here and I'll do a walk around. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff in here. The interior's not too bad. You see the seats are fairly clean. Here's the passenger seat. You see it's fairly clean. I got some stuff in the back seat, but it's also really, really clean. Door panels, you know, it's all there. Radio. You see that the radio works in this bitch? Well, maybe. It must be on AM. Oh.
For the island.
Yeah, I don't hardly use a radio. It's got that, it's old, it's a CD in a little port there, so I just use that instead. The speakers are a hell of a lot better that way. But excuse me. Yeah, you can hear it running. Not a bad car. I mean, there's not a whole lot of rust on it. Just this little spot right here is where the rust is, and that's it. The car's never been wrecked or nothing like that. You see, everything's all stock. It's all there. See the back window. people got creative when they were fucking with my car. I especially like this one, oversized diesel go-kart. Yeah, it's all there. I mean, there's not a whole lot of rust on the car. These tires, I don't know if you can see that. They have a bunch of tread left on them. At least 75, 80% probably. To the front, there's no damage to the front. I'll go ahead and pop the hood. Get the hood popped on it. That would be this little black lever right here. Pull that, that's the hood. There she is. I don't know if you need that sticker or not. The fuel injection pump is rebuilt by International Fuel Systems over in Findlay. They are top of the line, and that was really, really expensive to have done. Other than that, I mean, the engine compartment looks really sanitary. You can see this. The engine's got good suction left. That's always good to do. That little hose goes right there. But it's all here, it's all good to go. It's got a newer alternator on it. The alternator's not, you know, stock, obviously. But it's got a real good alternator on it. Rev it up a little bit here. So, I mean, you can hear it, it runs good. You can hear it's got a new battery in it. It's an Interstate, brand new Interstate battery. Everything's there, it's all sanitary. The only thing this thing will probably need is this hose. Oh, is this hose right here? I don't know if you can see that hose, it's kind of cracked. It goes to the brake booster. Other than that, that's really the only thing that needs replaced on this whole thing. It's just that hose. All the glow plugs are new. You know, it's like it shows, it's full of pluck out here, but it starts right up. I'll just show you this one here. This is the plug for the block heater. So it's got the block heater and it's got the plug right there. One of the big things is like the shock towers. You can see that they're not rusted through or nothing. They're not even beginning to rust, which is actually really nice to know. Because I hear from a lot of people, on a lot of posts and shit, that they're rusting out. But we'll get in this bitch and we'll take her for a drive and we'll see how she drives. Make sure that's down. I'd hate to have it pop up on me. Oh, that buzzing is annoying as fuck. Where's my phone? Hang on a second. Alright, let's see, make sure I don't got a message or nothing. Haha, that's funny. Haha, oh brother. Ain't that something? Yep. And let's see. The heat, this thing works. Here's your heater, you're warm, you're cool. Heater, vent, your window, high, low. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, but the heater works amazing in this thing. I usually leave it off because it usually heats up like really badly. We'll go in reverse. I don't know if you can read that stick there. You push it straight down and then over as far as it'll go, and then straight up, excuse me, is reverse. You can see we're backing out here. Oh shit. And to go into first, you just pull it straight back. It'll pop out and then go right back into this neutral setting here. Just go all the way over. Don't push it down. Just go all the way over and up into first. And we're off. We're gonna take a right. And we're gonna go to third gear right about now. And we're gonna put it back in the neutral and coast. We got a turn here. We're gonna go second. Second sounds like a good option. There we go. Now we're in second here. Switch hands here. Third. And we're going up a hill. Still accelerating, we're going up a hill. Let's see if we can get this up to 65 before we hit the stop sign up here. Now the wind is blowing like a motherfucker out here. And we're going to fifth. And we're in fifth gear. And we're going to slow down. There's a stop sign up here. Now you can hear that, it's a little loud. Back in '81, they didn't have a lot of insulation and stuff like these newer cars. You get in them and you can't hear a damn thing. And we're just gonna go ahead and whip it around here. It's got a very tight turning radius. Oh crap! Hit the horn. This thing has a very tight turning radius, so it turns on a dime almost. And we're off again. This time I'd go easy on it because the easier you go, the better fuel mileage you get. I think I told you in the text message that I drove from my house in Ottawa to Cleveland, which is like a 2-hour and 59-minute trip. I did that on $27.50. It filled it up. I was just, I don't know if you can see that, I'm trying to drive here, but that red mark, that reddish orange area, you can see it better when you're in the car, but that reddish orange area, it starts at like a quarter. It tells you, basically fill up right there. I was at that quarter, and I'd been on there for a while, so I filled it up for $27.50, and I drove all the way there, and then I got there and I had half a tank, because I was actually over full, and then I drove back and had just enough to get me around, the next day or whatever in Ottawa, another 20 miles or so. And then I decided decided I wasn't going to chance it, so I figured I'd go ahead and put some more diesel in it. Oh, crap. I'll take this thing across the street. That way I can have more room to view it and stuff. Not much room at my house. Well, at the apartment, I should say. And there's a stop sign coming up. There's the apartment. There's a guy next door. He's always buying and fixing cars. That Buick right there was probably smashed at one point about 3 weeks ago. Let's see. And we're off. Done. Oh, baby. And we're just going to pull in like right here. The old hitching post. Right. Let me plug this radio back in. I'll see if I can't get her, see if I can show you these speakers working. Let's sit this thing down. So I gotta plug it into my phone. So we get some kind of song playing in here. I don't want you to think it's like the radio's broken or nothing. It is old as fuck, but it does have the CDN feature, which is, you know, awesome for the 80s or whatever. Let's see, we'll just go to music, songs. Oh wait, not that song. I like this song, so we'll try this one. It's a little crackly, but it's in got the equalizer. Let's try a different song. It don't sound too bad in here. Just the songs that have a lot of bass, it doesn't like those too well. Try this one. Okay, well, enough of that. You know that thing works. Here's a cigarette lighter. I wasn't sure if you were curious about this too. You can see that it does work. That was one thing I'm always bitching about, because I got my, oops, there we go. I got my iPhone 5 charger here, and I'd like to have a working, you know, cigarette lighter. Here's the glove box. I don't know if you can see that. I got a bunch of, well, papers and receipts and stuff in here from stuff I bought. And the title to this car, let me show you the title. You might want to be interested in this one. Yeah, the title's ready to go. I just have to, you know, throw it in my name or whatever, and then just have it notarized real quick. But it is, let's see if I can sit this thing down here. It is an original title. So is the miles, 312. It's got, well, 313. I've had this car, well, I haven't had it that long, I should say. I've had it I've had it about 6 months, but being that it was being rebuilt and stuff, I didn't have very much time to drive it, but you can see it's good. I'm sure you know what an Ohio title looks like. There ain't nothing weird about it. There's no salvage title. The mileage is actual. It's not broken or nothing. Yeah, see, it's ready to go and put in my name here. I just haven't really done much with it, because in Ohio you have 30 days to get your plates transferred back in your, or you know, to get your plates in your name. So I really didn't fuck with it. Do something here. We'll turn the headlights on. You can see that the lights work. That way you're not like worried about that. You can kind of see it. I turn on the brights, but it ain't gonna make it any better. See these little side marker lights? It works. These rear lights, they work. The other side marker light, it works. One thing I didn't show was the back tires. Back tires have just as much tread. You can see that or not. I do like a left turn signal and a right turn signal. You can see that. It blinks. The thing I don't like is that the side marker light doesn't blink for the turn signal. I mean, I understand that it shouldn't, but I'd rather that it does it. And then just come up front here. That blinks. Then we're gonna come here and shut that off. Turn on the wipers. You can see the wipers running. Oh, would you shut up? That's so annoying. Oh, hang on. You can, let's see. See that light come on the dash there? There's no like warning lights or nothing like that on the battery light. You know, obviously the alternator's almost new, so it's got a slower setting, and then that's it. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, the hazards, it works. See that light come on? You can see it work when I turn it to the left, when I turn it to the right. It's got the rear defroster button. I mean, I don't know what else to show you. I mean, the dome light. You see the dome light works. Rearview mirror. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, here's the stock windows. It's got the other one on the other side. They kind of like flip open for a vent. The only thing I noticed this car needs is down here on the window knob. It needs the little actual knob. You can make one out of wood if you want. It doesn't matter. You see the window rolls down. Bag up. I'll show you the other one here. Oh crap! I hate rolling this window up with no knob on it. It makes it difficult. This one makes it so much easier. You just roll the window down and roll it back up. All right. Other than that, that's it. Oh, hang on. I can show you the floor. I don't know if you can see the floor on this thing. Besides my shoes. This door maybe get some extra light in here. Yeah. See the carpet door cleaning this thing. It had a floor mat. It was that one that's on top there, but it was ripped and being stupid. It was getting caught under my gas pedal, so I couldn't push the throttle down that far. So it was, you know, being really pointless. So I just threw it in on the other side. You can see my truck from here. It's bitching. Well, off the subject there, but let me show you the exhaust. You can, it's wet right here. Damn it. You can kind of see it. Really good exhaust. No rust. Really good exhaust, no rust. Really quiet. Obviously I just started it and there's no smoke or nothing. So, you know, that's always good news. I kind of want to pop the hood and see if I can make it smoke a little bit. I kind of want to. If I heard the motor or nothing. Another thing I use too, I'm going to show you something. I'm always like leery about these diesels and stuff because parts are really expensive for them, like injectors and stuff. I bought this huge bottle of Diesel Clean with cetane boost. Helps it start up, improves the fuel economy a little bit, prevents injector sticking. I'd hate to have an injector or something stick in this and then I gotta stick a bunch of money into it. So every time I fill this thing up or put some diesel in it, I always put like an ounce or two of that stuff in there, the cetane boost. I don't know if you can see this engine a little bit better. And you can see it's real clean, real sanitary looking. Injector pump looks real beautiful. See if I can. Yeah, there's not even smoke. With that injector pump being rebuilt like that, it ain't gonna smoke. It does every now and again, but that's like if I'm going up a hill and I have my foot to the floor because I have to accelerate. Like if I'm going like on an on-ramp or something, going to see my girlfriend, and I have to like step on it so I don't get smashed by like other cars and shit, then yeah, I'll fucking, you know, it'll have, excuse my language, but yeah, it'll have a lot of smoke to it, obviously. But yeah, it doesn't smoke that much. The injector pump's turned like way down, I guess. I don't know about turned way down, but you know, it is turned down from what I hear. There we go. Yeah, it's an old hood. You gotta slam it. But my mechanic told me that since it doesn't smoke, it's probably turned down a little bit from when it got rebuilt. There's a way to turn them up so it smokes a whole lot, and you can turn them down so it doesn't smoke a whole lot. The problem with that is if you turn it up a lot, sure it smokes a bunch, but it's not good for the engine. You're wasting diesel fuel. It's not fuel efficient. But if you turn it down too much, if you turn it down to where it doesn't smoke at all, you know, like I said, too much, then it affects the acceleration of the car, which you can tell because it is a little slow. The top speed is there. The top speed of this thing is, you know, 80 miles an hour. Top speed is 80 miles an hour on this thing. Going down a hill, you can go a little bit faster, probably 85 if you wanted. and just keep your foot all the way to the floor, and it'd probably stay there. But I mean, it ain't too bad, I guess, acceleration wise. I mean, I've driven it to Cleveland twice on like 3-lane interstates, and I mean, sure, I feel kind of small, but it ain't bad. Let's see if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this clutch movement here. I'll show you, it's a, you know, really good clutch still. Yeah, you don't have to lift it. You don't have to lift it off much, and right now I'm at the floor, and you just lift it just a little bit, and it starts pulling. But I gotta pay attention. I'm trying to make a video, and I'm got cars driving by, and I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, see, we're already moving. And we're off. Shifts in the gear real easy. Shifts, I mean, real nice, real nice. And the shifter's a little, you know, it's old, you know, but it does shift in the gear real nice. Shifts in the reverse real nice. I don't, you know, there's no issues with it. Oh crap. A lot of potholes in our driveway. Oh geez, a lot of potholes. Jeez. Oh crap. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna shut her off. Now that she's all warmed up, you can see that she's warmed up. The glow plug light doesn't come on. It knows that the engine's warm. You see the lights are on and stuff. You know, they do work. And then just, boom, bitch fires right up. It fires up faster than, this thing fires up faster than a gasoline car, let me tell you. I've had a bunch of Hondas and they turn over 3-4 times before they start. You know, this is just like literally one and a half revolution of the motor, and it fires right up. So, but yeah, I believe that's all. If I missed anything, you know, sue me. I'm not a professional. I'd like to think I am, but whatever.